Hello, beautiful people out there in the world. How are you, beautiful people, feeling today? It's just a wonderful day to be me. It's just a beautiful day to have a second chance at being me. It's just a beautiful day to have a second chance, to have been given another opportunity to be better at being me. Well, you might think he's saying, well, what is he talking about? Did he win the lottery? Did he create an invention or something to that effect? Did he get a raise on his job? You know, those things are nice in its perspective and in its place. But those things cannot take place or take the place of what feels good down on the inside that shows up on your face. You see, we can strive hard to accomplish these things in life. And as I stated before, in its place, in its perspective, it's fine. But is it going to give you love, joy, and peace? Is it going to bring you happiness? Is it going to make you feel good from the inside out about being you and who you are with what you do? Or are you going to dread taking that raise or making more money to have to go to those same locations day in and day out, thinking that you have to deal with those same old people that irk you or take away your joy and your peace and leave you unsatisfied and not feeling sweet and complete about being you? But when you live that beauty from the inside, now that's a different perspective and that's a different person altogether. You can take authority and you can take control over your environment and your surroundings, and you can light up everybody with glee. You see, people are going to accept you for who you are, good or bad. If they're not in that mode where they just don't want to feel good and they don't think everybody around them should, that emotion is going to saturate and fill the atmosphere. And before you know it, everybody is feeling dull and dreary. Somebody has to take charge, somebody has to take control, and somebody has to take authority. You know, it's a wonderful life. And you just have to come to a point in this wonderful life or in that wonderful life, in this wonderful life being you in this life, transforming it into a wonderful life. I say unto you, what are you going to do about it? Or are you just going to become just one of the others that just have conformed? And now everybody's walking around looking stoic. Or are you going to be that person that stands out and take flight without a doubt and allow that laughter and those smiles to permeate your surrounding regions of the atmosphere that says, this is who I am. And this is who I always was. Before all these other things set in that have occurred, that I have allowed to rob me and take away from me being me, taking away from my joy and my peace. No, you, like everything else that you stand tall for in life that you want, you have to fight for it. You have to go after it. You have to take authority to get it. You have to know that it's yours. You have to accept that it's yours. You have to believe that it's yours. Even if it is a chore. Later, you're going to adore taking that chore, taking on the responsibility for that chore. Later on, you're going to adore the fact that you did not ignore, but that you allowed that emotion, that feeling, that spirit that either has accepted being where they are or choose to be where they are, or they just, with everything or whatever it is that they might be going through, have allowed it to keep them where they are. And that's their free will to choose if that's what they want to do. But nothing can be more saturating. Nothing can be more penetrating. Nothing can be more restorating and reviving. Nothing can be more fulfilling and beautiful and dutiful. If you choose to fulfill, taking the responsibility for change or restoration to rearrange or retain your rightful place so it can state its case. But warm up your environment and don't let it be depicted upon or based on the status quo or the numbers. None of those things will define you. You should not allow or want those things to define you. Make you who you are, speak to you where you are, or state you, or say what you have succumbed to and what it has done to you. You have accepted being right here where you are. You cannot and you should not never put a price on what's beautiful about you, because it's priceless. Don't put a price on your soul. Don't put a price on what's beautiful about you. That's what you don't do. But set the tone for the standard. Set the tone for your environment. Set the tone for your surroundings. And bounding. Set the tone. Speak the words of hope. Speak the words of confidence. Speak the words of faith. Speak the words of belief. Speak the words of being better. Speak being better. This is not me. I'm not accepting a secondary that does not represent me or does not speak to who I am or for who I am or for me. Who can better speak for you than you? Don't just fall into submission, bow your head because you don't want to lose that $40, $50, or $60, or $100 an hour. When you're feeling better, you're looking better, and you're living better, and you're happy about being who you are and being better at $20, $30, and $40 an hour. Which is more important? Being happy and the numbers amount up to more? Being sad and bitter and unhappy? And unlike you, not being you? And turning your back and accepting whatever's being done to you to prevent you from being you? Because of the numbers, taking days, weeks, months, and years off of your life? Or being happy, joyful, and peaceful and feeling good about yourself, loving yourself, laughing and excited at $20, $30, and $40 an hour? You have to make that call. You have to make that call for yourself. That choice is yours. But your love, joy, and your peace is irreplaceable. You can't place a price on happiness and feeling good about yourself. You just can't do it. But if you choose to accept the demise of your love, joy, and your peace, it's because you're not being yourself and you're not taking responsibility for that person. You see, these are the defining moments that speak to who you are with where you are. Nobody told you they love you today. I love you, and have a smiling day.